Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. My name is Allison and today I'm doing my February TBR. Woo! Who else is excited for a new month? Me. I'm ready for it to be February because January kind of sucked for reading. I don't know why, but it just did. So I'm ready to move on and I'm ready to get another month closer to spring because I really don't like winter. I mean, the snow is pretty, but I just don't like getting cold. Sucky. Anyways, so how I've done TBR videos in the past is I've already had my books pre-picked out and I just kind of like pop them up here and kind of talk about them a little bit, but today I'm doing something different. So I found this app to put on my phone that is like a spinning wheel, and I went and filled in all of the wheel with all of my unread books, and then I have a separate one for my rereads. So I'm going to screen record my iPhone, and so you guys can like watch the wheel spin, and I'm probably gonna scoot over so it can be right here in the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that screen recording. Okay, so I have this app. It's called Spin the Wheel or something like that. Maybe, I don't really know. And what I did was put all of my... Oh, hold on. I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi off. I put all of my my unread books that I have on this first wheel that you can see, and I'm just going to pick out 8 books because I want to. I have only been picking like 4 or 5 books a month, and that's just not giving me enough choices because apparently I can't just pick 4 books and read those 4 books. My attention span has been really bad lately with reading, so my intention today is to pick 8 unread books off my TBR and then 2 rereads, because one of my big goals this year is to reread a lot of my old favorites that I haven't read in a while. So I am making sure that I'm putting reread books on my TBR, otherwise I just read all new stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel for the first book and see what we get. Okay, we got The Binding, which is, if I can find it, this book, The Binding by Bridget Collins, and I really don't know, I know literally nothing about this book, so that's cool. I don't really know what it's about. I remember seeing it like be on Instagram and it's really pretty, and I was like, I think I need that book in my life. And I really don't even have any idea what it's about. I think it's fantasy. It's adult, that's for sure. And maybe it's like not paranormal. What's the other? Magical realism? I don't know. I'll find out if I read it. Okay, book number 2 is Night of the Dragon, and I don't have a physical copy of that because it's a audiobook. That is Night of the Dragon by Julie Kagawa. I don't know if I said her name properly. I'm sorry if I didn't. I'm writing them all down on a piece of paper because I know I will forget. I guess I could just watch the video again, but who wants to do that? So that I have on audiobook. I listened to the second book in that trilogy, The Soul of the Sword, on audiobook, and I really loved it. It was like listening to an anime instead of watching an anime, and it was just the best. I really, really liked it. So I'm excited to start listening to that and then finish up that trilogy. That will be a really nice thing to do in 2021. Book number 3 is The Emperor's Blades, and I just got that one. Where'd I put it? I can't reach it. Okay, not that one. I actually just got this one in the mail, and this one was recommended to me by a booktuber because I've been trying to find more adult fantasy books to try, and I was looking for like intro to adult fantasy books because I don't want to just dive in with all of the heavy hitting stuff, because I really want to get used to like the different kinds of writing styles that are in adult fantasy, and that one was one of the ones that he recommended. I think it was Patrick something. I don't know. I'll put his channel below so you guys can see that too. He has a really good channel, and he's really knowledgeable about the adult fantasy genre. So if you have any questions about the adult fantasy genre, his videos are excellent to watch. He just really knows what he's talking about. He's read a lot of adult fantasy, so I would trust his opinion for sure. Book number 4 is going to be Master of One, and this is one I just got in my last Fairy Loot. I think it was the December Fairy Loot box, and I'm not sure. This one is co-authored by a married couple, and I mean the Fairy Loot edition is really pretty, so I'll just read what's on the front. It says 6 Fae relics, 1 daring thief, and the score of a lifetime. So somehow in here there's like, it's about a heist, and I'm pretty sure one of the main characters is disabled. I'm not entirely sure, but oh, this is cute. Look at this map. That's super cute. Oh darn. Okay, the reader letter just fell out. So this is a really, I really don't know much about this book, but I really want to actually give it an honest try and see how I like it. So that's number 4. Number 5 is Foundry Side, and this is one I've actually had. Maybe if I can get it out. Okay, this is one I've had on my TBRs before. It's by Robert Jackson Bennett, and I've heard tons of great things about it. I just don't know why I haven't picked it up yet. I know there's a female main character and there's magic in it, so it is fantasy, but I think it's like, I don't know. I think it's set in a world that's like ours, but is not ours, so it might have different names and stuff, but I think there's technology in this one. I'm not entirely sure what all of that is about, but I am actually really excited to get into that one, because that one has been on a couple of intro to adult fantasy videos, so I'm excited to give that one a try. So has some of his other books have been on there too. Okay, book number 6 is ooh, yay, The Hunter and the Mage. Okay, so let me see, where is that? This is the sequel to The Raven and the Dove by Caitlin Davis, and I absolutely love The Raven and the Dove, and I really don't have an excuse for why I haven't picked this up and read it yet. I flew through The Raven and the Dove. It was so good, and it left off on like a cliffhanger, and I was like, why do you have to do things like this to me? This is not nice or fair. But anyways, so I don't know why I complained so hard about the second one not being out when I read The Raven and the Dove, because I still haven't picked this one up and I've had it for months. I have no excuses, guys. I have no excuses. I don't know what the problem is. Okay, book number 7 is going to be A Time of Dread, which is by John Gwynne. And it's one I've already started reading, and I tried picking it up when I was kind of in a reading slump, and I don't think I only made it to like 26 pages, but what I did read of it was interesting, so it will be good to get back into that book and hopefully be able to finish the series at some point. I've heard lots of good things about that book as well, and his other books, his other series that he has. Okay, book number 8. So this is going to be the last unread that I have. Maybe. Oh yeah. Okay, I already spun the Emperor's Blades, so we're going to spin again. And we have a Deal with the Elf King, which is one I literally just got the other day in the mail. So this is Deal with the Elf King by Elise Kova, and it's a pretty tiny book, so that will be good to read this one and get it out of the way. It is a fantasy, and I got this one from Fake Crate, so I don't know, I'm just really excited. It looks like some kind of like enemies to lovers thing, which is like my favorite trope of all time. Maybe. It might be my favorite one of all time. I'm not really sure. But I am excited to get to that one, and I am pleasantly surprised that it is so small, because maybe I'll be able to read more books if that one's small. Okay, now we're going to move on to my books to reread spinner, which has a lot less books on it. And what I did was I just put down the first name or the name of the series of like that, because these are all series, so I just put down the name of the series or the name of the first book in that series. So we're gonna go ahead and spin for my first reread, and it is Red Rising. So that is going to be was it Golden Sun, because I read Red Rising this in January, so the next book in the series is Golden Sun, which I can reach for you. Some of these I can reach and some of them I can't. So this is Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. The last book on my February TBR is going to be, it is Harry Potter, so it's actually going to be The Goblet of Fire, because that is where I'm at in my continual reread of the Harry Potter series. And I don't have a copy of it that I can reach really quick, so I'll just put a picture up over here so you guys can, not that you don't know what it looks like, but I'm gonna put a picture up anyways because that's who I am. So that is it for my February TBR. I have 10 books picked out, 2 rereads. Hopefully my mood readerness will be able to cope with having 10 books to pick from instead of the usual 4 or 5, which just apparently isn't enough, because in January I basically 100% deviated away from my TBR because nothing on it even remotely sounded interesting, or I just had more of a pull towards the new books that I had been getting. I don't know what kind of reading mood I'm in. It's just been really weird. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in another one. Bye.